Obiano refused to hand over Anambra State over to APC. If he has done so, he would have been in Texas by now, enjoying himself like any APC governors. One-sided democracy, one law for the north and another for the south. Well, as it is now, we learn that Obiano has been released. Ex-governor Obiano has been released from EFCC. I think some days back, the chairman of the EFCC came out and told us that he has been released, just that they had to perform, he had not performed the fulfill the bail conditions. So that was the reason why he was still there, but now he's been released. The former governor of Anambra City, Willie Obiano, yeah, he has been released by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) after spending 6 years in his custody. Of course, some people are of the opinion that say, "Oh yes, this man, you see, the only person." A lot of people are really disappointed anyway. And again, some people believe that, oh, could it be that he's being framed up, or because he's from here? You know, we always put that all those caveats. Oh, because he's from here, it's not from here. That is why they are doing this. So they are trying to win chance him. But Soludo came out and confirmed what the EFCC say. Well, I don't think okay, it's part of a misappropriation they talked about, but the main reason why they arrested him, that he withdrew money, but later, you know, that all these allegations that most of these Nigerian security people, or the whatever, or the federal government wants to levy against you, they don't bring it at once. They'll be bringing it one after the other. After today, they will tell you another one. They will tell you another one. But initially, they told us that he withdrew 4.4 billion or 4 point something billion naira a day, which they believe that he shouldn't have done that. Before you could say Jack Robinson, they began to tell us about 17 billion, about 30 something billion, everything amount to 40 something billion that he misappropriated. So some people have the opinion that, oh, it might not be true. Okay, even if it is true, why this, why that, all of those sentiments. Well, maybe now this is when, since he has come out, he will be able to say one or two things. Definitely, he will tell you nothing of such happened. But from what Soludo said again, you begin to say, oh yes, it could be true. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, you really did well in Anambra State, this and this and that. And that's why some people are of the opinion that say, oh, why? Oh, if he had joined APC, and don't forget that this man was trying to romance APC also, because I could remember in 2019, he campaigned for APC instead of a PDP. PDP, no, supporting, because you've been seeing him with romancing with a Buhari every now and then. I think even before his outgoing ceremony and what have you, himself and the wife, they went to see Buhari, and you begin to wonder. It's not as if people are saying that, say, oh, you have to keep a malice, or you have to be at loggerhead with your boss, because irrespective of the party you belong to, as far as the constitution is concerned, if you are in another party, that is different from the president is still your boss. But there's a way you do it, and people begin to see that, say, no, no, you are not even loyal. Of course, it's the only party in the whole country. Abga is the only party that is governing states in the whole country. So he will want to turn to the side of the ruling party. Maybe he felt that by doing all of those things, going to Buhari, visiting Buhari, trying to show some kind of concern, maybe that will even save him in the first place. But unfortunately, that did not happen. But some people are of the opinion that if he had joined APC or handed over that APC, okay, yeah, if he had handed APC to APC, Anambra State to APC, maybe he wouldn't have been having this problem. Of course, you are not going to doubt people for saying that, because this APC is a party of propaganda. If you join them, irrespective of what you must have done, they will look the other way. Very, very, very nasty character. Honestly, they don't have reputation. APC does not have reputation. No. They don't have reputation. If they are one of their chieftains, top chieftains, as at that time the chairman of the party saying that, if you come to our party, your sins will be forgiven, and they practically um, did that. We saw it. We saw it. So if he had done that, maybe they wouldn't have even been winchunting him, or they wouldn't have even looked at his side, even if they know that, yes, he did this, he did that. And if we continue with all these sentiments and what have you, we are going nowhere. will go nowhere. Mm. Obiano was arrested last week, a few hours after handing over to his successor, Charles Soludo. He was picked up by EFCC operatives at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Lagos and transferred to Abuja. Policies Nigeria reported that Obiano was granted bail shortly after but struggled to fulfill them. His passport was withheld as part of the bail conditions. So he goes nowhere. Mr. Obiano, who had been on the EFCC's watch list for some time, was arrested over allegations of corruption. Obiano was arrested for alleged misappropriation of public funds, including 5 billion naira Shopee and 37 billion naira security votes, which was withdrawn in cash. Part of the fund was also allegedly diverted to finance political activities in the state. EFCC spokesperson Mr. Wajeren told newsmen, okay, he used that to sponsor this thing, and that is why some people are saying that if he had handed over the state to APC, of course, all these things will not even occur. Speaking on the arrest, EFCC chairman Abdulrasheed Bawa said, I don't know what update you want me to give because you have been accusing us of media trials and you want me to say we are doing this and that. This all these people they know they just get bad mouths. All this they ask you question, which one be see media trial? Answer the question. That's what they are telling you. Not that whether they think of you are doing media trial or not is inconsequential. That's not what we are talking about. Now, we EFCC would not do that. We would continue to do our investigation professionally as we have been doing. We hear you as we doing busting into people's room and what have you? What have you achieved? Nothing. Is that how you go to all this big men's house and be busting their houses and be doing the same thing? Everybody is equal before the law, but in this country, no, it is not so. So if we should stop deceiving yourself, you want to be professional. They just want to embarrass him. That is all. He refused to hand over Anambra State over to APC. If he has done that, he would have been in Texas by now, enjoying himself like any APC governor who sided one-sided democracy, one for the north and one for the south. Good job, EFCC. I give it to you. This man should have been languishing in the prison instead of them to release him. Why are they releasing him? As he returned all the money they accused him of. I remember what one journalist used to say that anytime you hear about corruption or money missing and what have you, the question is that, or fact the truth of the matter is that money is missing. You can't get the money is gone, is gone. You can drag from now to now, because even at the end of the day the person will not be able to return the money, and that is it. You can talk from now to eternity, you can popo the person, you can arraign the person, but the money is gone. It's gone, it's gone. So guys, I leave your comment down there below and let us have your take on this.